So welcome back to Pillow Talk.
Hi guys, we're here. Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's. We're in our heart jammies.
Oh, who's Galentine?
You're all mine because I.
Oh, yeah. This is all I know.
We're like,
Okay, yeah.
I'll take it all.
Wait, I'm cracking up because Melissa hung up a cheat sheet for the show we're doing, and it's their astrology. I know.
Is that what it is? I'm like, right. Oh, there's their names.
I do, but the only reason I did that is because it was all like on a
Did you
That's
look up their
actually
score,
really
their
good that you
signs,
did
or
that.
was that just like that?
Hulu had it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That is funny.
So
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
it's
so
funny.
explain what we're doing and what we're looking at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So we are recapping the secret lives of Mormon wives because I just don't get it.
Well, we're totally doing something different because you guys know us, obviously, Dance Moms, all the things, but we thought it would be really fun to do a reality show that we didn't have any personal behind the scenes knowledge of, but we know enough.
I'm glad I didn't know any of this knowledge on this show.
Yeah, and we still watch the show.
It's
have
like
no
blowing my mind.
Wait, I would like rewind stuff and I'm like, wait, they're not allowed to curse, but they say the F word like every other word.
Right, but I also, when I'm watching it, I'm like, oh God, a producer set that up. Like,
Yeah.
we still are
Yeah.
able to
Yeah.
watch it as kind of like knowing what's going on behind the curtain sort of thing.
Yeah.
But also, to me, it feels very much like Dance Moms and Housewives had a baby, and it's this show.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
It does, because
Yeah.
it doesn't have, it's not as highbrow. They're trying to be housewives. They're not as highbrow, they're a little lower brow. But it's almost like then our kids are trying to be housewives. Do you know what I mean? Because they're kind of their age.
I have to
They're
say
kids.
that.
That's what I'm saying.
23 years old with 3 kids.
Yeah. I have to say I don't know if I really know the definition of a Mormon because what I thought was a Mormon is not these women.
Oh, no, me neither.
Oh, well,
Well,
we'll
I guess
get
that's
into
in
it.
the
Like,
title.
am I
Secret
confused?
Lives. Like this, there's a
It's
secret
not a
or
secret
something.
anymore. girls.
Okay.
Well,
'Cause
girls,
I'm like,
because
I'm
it's
watching, I'm
not what
thinking,
we thought.
I must not know what a Mormon is because this is like
Well,
they're not
totally
supposed
like
to-
not what I was thinking.
Well,
They're
why
not
do you
supposed
think
to
they're on TV? Because
I guess.
that's fine.
I don't know.
They're
Kind of
a
blew
little
my mind.
scandalous, need
Yes.
we say.
Yes.
But I remember because I hung out with a lot of Mormon moms and kids on Dancing with the Stars. I love those moms. I can't even tell you how much fun they were. But they weren't allowed to have caffeine, sugar, alcohol, or tattoos. And the moms were like, give me
Or
some-
premarital
swearing.
sex.
Or smart. But
Or
they're like,
premarital sex.
And they all are babies.
do you guys want to get
married.
Or
coffee?
sex toy parties.
Yeah,
Well,
okay, we'll get into all that.
We're going to get into all of it. But going back before we get into the whole show, we hope that you guys like us doing something other than Dance Moms. Sometimes
Yes.
it gets a little redundant because we say the same shit over and over.
Yeah,
and
I feel
over and
like
over.
that's all we talk about is dance moms.
Yeah, so this
We're more than dance moms.
We are.
Exactly.
Yes,
And
yes.
I think there's a lot of things that we can talk about, even though we don't live this life, that we can relate to.
I am not relating to this life at all.
You're not
The
a
secret life
No.
of Kelly
You don't get all
Hyland.
this.
Maybe she does live this life.
Yeah.
Kelly's a swinger in another life.
No.
Well, we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, so why did the show start? You had a theory or
Yeah.
an inside scoop
allowed
as
to?
to how they got a show.
But shouldn't we play our sleepover game and stuff and all that
Yeah.
before we get
First.
into
Oh,
the
okay.
show?
Oh,
yeah. I have a
we
game.
All
should.
right, because we like to start off playing a sleepover game so everybody has fun. We're relaxing. Oh God, nobody brought a snack to bed this time.
I know. I could use one. I'll
well,
get one
we
after the
could
game.
have
I'll get
Fruity
one.
Pebbles.
I know.
Oh my God, I know. Isn't that funny? We can have
Well,
fruity.
yeah.
It's on the show.
I'm like, where's the Fruity Pebbles?
Did you not?
Bring 'em on.
Did you not watch episode 3 yet?
The soda.
I thought we were only doing 1 and 2.
Oh no, we're doing 3, 2.
That's all right. Well,
No,
we'll
it's
tell
okay.
you.
I'll fill them.
Somebody's Fasheen tastes like Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, and there's also a drink called Fruity Pebbles, isn't it?
I don't know.
I thought one of the sodas is called Fruity
I
Pebbles.
think
All right.
that you're way ahead.
Well, since we're talking about Fruity Pebbles, my game today is to fill in the blank of what kind of candy bar or what kind of candy I'm talking about.
Oh!
Since it's Valentine's Day.
I'm going to be really good at this.
Yeah, since it's Valentine's Day, I thought we would do candy.
That's cute.
that is
Val.
cute. Nobody likes a donut though as much as Jill Vertez.
I'm going to try to give you harder ones.
Just saying.
You have a bag of M&Ms
Can't
next
you
to your
tell?
bed.
Wait, Jill brought me a bag. She came over the other day and she brought me a bag of candy from Halloween.
The
Pumpkins.
yeah, The gummy pumpkin.
I hid them from myself.
When I was in her room, I said, "Why do you have a bag of M&Ms next to your bed?" And you said, "This is a very legit reason because my husband is diabetic."
When it's sugar's low.
I thought you were just eating M&Ms in bed.
No, but I could.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, hey, give me some.
Wait, remember when you had chocolate on the side of your face once?
Well, okay, that's a funny story.
It
It
is,
wasn't
you gotta hear
chocolate.
this.
You know those face things you scrape your face?
Oh, that's right.
I was
What do you
scraping
mean?
before bed. You know, just
You
get
shave
the
your
little
face.
hair.
Oh,
and
yeah,
all that.
like yes,
So then,
microblading.
yeah, I microbladed my face, went to bed, washed it, went to bed, woke up, and I had little dots of dried blood. And I was like, were you eating chocolate? I'm like, I swear.
Yes, I
wasn't.
stole your
got up and
M&Ms.
I ran. I looked and I'm like, oh, I cut myself.
Oh my God.
That's a good
funny.
story.
All right, so let's get started.
Okay.
What is a chewy, twisted candy that often comes in fruity flavors?
Licorice.
Yeah.
What kind of licorice?
Red licorice.
Twizzlers.
Yeah.
Oh, brand
So we
names,
went
like it's
brand
names.
names.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that was right. How do you guys know that?
Well, Jill knows a snack.
I love candy.
Okay. Some of these are so easy. Oh my goodness.
Well, I like
let's go this way.
Twizzlers at the movies.
Me too.
Yeah,
I'm a
I like them at the beach.
You know,
If you take them to the beach, it's like one candy that like, doesn't melt.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I always take it
you're
to the
right.
beach.
Sand
I like to make it a
stick to
straw and
Yeah.
put it in my
Yeah.
Sprite.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everything.
It is good at the movies because you need sweet and salt.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a popular chocolate bar that is divided into triangular
Twix. No.
segments.
Triangular.
Triangular.
Oh, not a Kit Kat.
Toblerone.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That long yellow. Yeah.
Ah, I never
Is that
had
how you say
one.
it?
I didn't know how you say
Yes,
that.
I think.
If not, I'm sure they'll let us know.
Okay, this is a colorful button-shaped candy
Oh, dots.
that comes in a tube.
Oh.
Oh, is it
Oh,
Smarties?
Mentos. Oh, Smarties.
Why do I have two? It's
Yes, smart, Missy.
Smartie.
Smarties are like buttons, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, these are also easy.
Well, not for me. I'm screwing up.
Okay, a chewy, fruity candy that is square-shaped and individually wrapped.
Starburst.
Yes.
Sorry.
Give it to me!
I'm sorry.
That's good.
That's my favorite.
I love them. I like the pink and red.
Me too, pink.
yeah,
Oh, the pink are the best.
Pink
Yeah.
Star. Oh my God, you guys are all pink Starburst. Don't let
I
anybody
know.
treat you
And
like
they
a
break
yellow.
your jaws, though. They're so hard.
Well,
They're
you
not
got old
that
ones.
chewy.
The newest ones I get, like if they're pretty
Maybe
new.
she just has old teeth.
Too.
My teeth are
At
probably
least I have them all.
Oh, you can't have it.
Oh God, Kelly, you're a mess. You can't have a Starburst.
Oh my God, some of
right
these
now.
are so easy. Okay, it's small round candies that fizz in your mouth.
Zutz.
Small brown candy.
Zutz?
That fizz.
Make me laugh.
What's this?
Zut.
That's not what it says. No.
Pop Rock?
Pop rocks.
Pop-
Oh, they're
I'm like they're
pop
not
rocks
brown.
are the little like
Yeah.
they're like crumbs.
The girls will go,
And Zots are in a long
oh, they're so gross.
thing, and they're about the size of half a root beer barrel.
Oh my God.
And you put them in your mouth, and they're hard. And then once you suck it all down, they fizz like Pop Rocks.
Our
Oh
girls
my
would get them.
God.
I never had
I never
I
even
think
heard.
they're called Zots.
Remember the rumor when we were kids that if you drank soda while drinking Pop
Oh,
Rocks,
you
you'd
die.
Yeah.
Do you know
Like
who started
Mikey,
that
they
rumor?
said
That's right.
Mikey.
I was going to say, do you know who
did?
started? Mikey from Life, the Life kid.
Mikey likes
started
it.
Mikey.
Hey, Mikey likes it.
Mikey, he likes
That's
it.
what they say about me every time somebody's eating. Give it to Mikey. Mikey will eat it. He eats anything.
That's funny.
Okay. A translucent candy that comes in various fruit flavors and is often individually wrapped.
I know what it is. Oh my God. And I never let my kids eat it because they would choke on it. Yeah, Jolly Ranchers.
Christy is cheating.
I'm not cheating. I
Well,
just-
Melissa's cheating. She's
Jolly Ranchers aren't translucent.
Yeah,
but
they
they
are.
are.
Yeah, they are.
Remember? Oh my God, well, Kelly, I know you did this. Remember Zima?
Oh,
Yeah.
the lines,
Did you
yeah.
used to drop a? We
What's
used
a
to put
Zima?
a Jolly Rancher in our Zima to make it flavored.
What's a
I never
Zima?
did that.
No, that's a good
But,
idea.
but you know what? I don't like.
I never heard of that.
I never really drank Zimas because I
What
don't
is
like
it?
That kind of stuff.
A
it's
Zima-
like a
it's
cola.
like,
it's something you would drink.
Like a
Oh,
That's why I don't drink it.
Celsius,
Yeah, but it was like back
like a Truly. Sorry.
Yeah,
sort of.
but they were
Like a cooler kind of
They
thing.
were kind of just like a one flavor, and it
Yeah.
was back. It was the very first thing that they
just
had back
clear
like in
and-
the 90s.
Yeah.
But we used to put Jolly Ranchers in our Zima to make them flavor because there weren't
I see
flavors.
that, yeah.
Great idea. That's a great idea.
Oh my god, I was like the Martha
You win.
Stewart of Zimas.
All right, we're getting into some easy ones. This is kind of similar, but it's the same question. But these are small, colorful button-shaped candies that come in a variety of fruit flavors.
Not
Dots?
lifesavers.
They're not dots.
Dots.
Spree.
What are those? Oh no, Pez or
Oh my god, that's
Bottle caps. Remember bottle caps?
I love them.
Oh, I did like.
I love sprees.
They're very colorful.
And they're round.
Skittles.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
Skittles.
rainbow of flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't want to say names, but there was a dance mom, not us, not on TV, but a dance mom who used to sit upstairs who's, and I'm not making light of this, whose daughter struggled with some weight issues, and she used to tell us if you wanted to gain weight,
Eat Skittles.
Swedish fish.
Oh.
She used to say Swedish
Yep,
fish.
I
will
remember
pack
that.
on- and I'm like, really? And she's like, that's what the doctors told her. No, I don't know. But she used to
It's all
tell us
sugar.
that. Meanwhile, I like a Swedish
I
fish.
love Swedish fish.
Especially really fresh ones.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to end on this one.
Okay.
It says, blank are colorful fruit-flavored candies that come in a roll and can be pressed into one another to create various shapes.
What?
The everlasting gobstopper.
In a roll that could be pressed. Gummy worms, gummy bears.
Pressed into.
Round.
Oh, Chuckles.
Where are you eating?
Old-fashioned candy over there.
Everything that you lemon head. How about peppermint?
Oh, I get lemon heads at my chemo.
Yeah.
They give out lemon heads. Melissa always gets them.
I take them when I go there because I have them at put in the basement.
Peppermint leaves. Like, I'm trying to think
Yeah,
of lady
that's
candy.
old
Can you have a? Can we have a?
Caramels.
Another hit,
I'm thinking of something that you squish together.
Oh my god. I ended on this one
colorful.
because
How's the pack?
what did our kids always eat on Dance Moms?
Oh my god.
Fruit roll-ups. That's why I ended with that one. I thought you would have known that for sure.
That's a candy.
No.
That's what it said.
Well,
That was a good
That's
one.
protein.
Yeah, as far as the Dance Moms producers thought.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
That's protein.
It's fruit.
Yeah, that's what they would say. It's fruit. It's fruit. No, it's not fruit. Wait, I can't believe that fruit roll-ups are under the candy.
That's what it said. I didn't write them. I'm just reading what was online.
Well, our kids survived
That's
on
fun.
fruit roll-ups.
Yeah.
Literally.
4 cavities in 1 year.
Well,
How about I
and
broke my
remember
teeth
they'd
the
always
other day?
be-
How about
and I
Josh?
think
Did
it
the
was
same exact
Ken's
thing.
who had the bad
The same
belly.
tooth. And, like I lost a quarter of mine. He did too.
How do you expect?
On Friday.
Sucks.
Yeah. So I'm
Didn't
trying to get a
Kenzie's
hold of
tummy
Dennis.
always hurt from fruit roll-ups?
Yep. She always had a bellyache.
4 ball of
Because if you ate too many.
That's right. And then you're
like a loaf of fruit
Done.
roll-ups.
That's why she had to take laxatives.
Well, right.
My.
Right. Oh, I'm dying because I'm just sitting here looking at everybody's zodiac signs. So it's funny.
Oh, Whitney is a Taurus like
I
me.
see a Leo.
Demi and Jessie
yeah,
are
who's-
both Gemini like me.
Well, Layla and Michaela are Pisces, but Michaela is a Leo moon. I'm a Pisces and a Leo moon. And I'm a
So,
Scorpio
Wait, what is
rising.
a Leo moon?
Oh wait, I don't know what that is.
I don't know what the bottom one is.
Oh, okay.
Me
So
neither.
you have your big 3. You have your sun sign, which is like I'm a
Taurus,
Pisces,
yeah.
Taurus, whatever. Then you have your moon sign, which is I can't remember. Your moon sign is like how you process things I'm sorry. Your sun sign is like who you are internally. Your moon sign, I think, is how you project yourself to the world sees you.
Wow.
I think, and then your rising.
I'd love to know that.
Your rising is like what you are, how you present to the outside world. So I'm a Scorpio rising. So people always think I'm like, when I say I'm a Pisces, people are like, really? But I cry a lot, and that's, I do. I cry.
Yeah, then I should be that.
Well, we'll
Yeah, Melissa definitely
We'll
should
do
be that.
everybody's big. I can't believe you guys don't know your big
No,
face.
how do you know
I never even knew that was
what
a thing.
determines your other 2?
Same thing. Hold on. I probably said this wrong. Let me look. You guys talk for a minute.
I never.
Is there a reason why we have their?
Okay, so the only
Sorry?
reason we have that is because it was easy. I just tried
We're
to
just
find
cheating
something with
for their
all
names.
their names.
Yeah, that was great. Actually.
And
But this has nothing to really do with the show.
no,
is what I'm asking.
I just
This-
did it because of it was easy to see
Yeah,
them all.
okay.
And it just and it was
So-
on Hulu. Put it.
Okay, hold on.
Who so far do you guys like the best?
Whoa, I think we have a ways to go.
well,
I like
know
Layla.
who I like.
I'll tell you who I
guys-
don't like.
Yeah, who don't you like?
I
That'd
don't
probably
like
be-
Whitney.
I don't like Whitney.
See,
at
I like
all.
Whitney.
Really?
Oh.
I'm not crazy about
funny?
Taylor.
I like Whitney. I'm
like
not crazy
Layla.
about Taylor, but she's growing on me.
I think Taylor. They all need to thank Taylor because Taylor got them a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how about Taylor's mom is such a big part?
Wait,
Yeah.
Taylor's mom is a
Yeah,
nut.
Taylor's mom is like 22.
Yeah. So I mean, I think
Okay.
it's crazy.
The sun is the first thing you look at in astrology. It's, the sun sign. The sun sign describes your core, who you are fundamentally, and also your ego. It's the engine that drives you and describes your most basic personality traits. So we all know you're
A bull, Taurus.
yes, stubborn. You're a Gemini. Twins. Oh, you're a Leo.
Leah.
You're a Leo. I'm a Pisces. Okay, then the moon is the moon is
It's so funny that she knows that all about us.
Sun,
Like people
moon.
don't realize it.
Oh,
We
yeah.
know more about each other than.
yeah, but how about me the other day? I'm like, I don't know your middle names. Like, I know what kind of hair you have on your vagina, but I don't know.
Oh my God!
She knows
you know
what
my
we
middle
wore
name.
10 years ago on
know my middle
Pyramid.
name.
I know. I really, when I sat down and thought about it, I'm like, I know everyone's middle name, but I just
Yeah.
wanted to double check. It was funny. So the moon has a lot to do with our emotional life and describes how we react.
And how do you figure
Oh
that out?
God, we all know how I react.
Wait a minute. The moon is your softer side, sincere and introverted. It is your emotional intelligence, and it's about what you really think and feel deep down. It's your first response in different situations, such as what your first instinct is when pressure or drama arises. And then your rising
Wow.
is the most important component of your horoscope because it determines what you strive to be on life. It gives you clues about your highest path, and it is said that you will be at your happiest when you learn to embody your rising sign. It's your soul came here to be and shows you how you can positively determine your surroundings. All right, I'm going to tell you all right now what you are.
This is why you guys need to watch Pillow Talk, because we learn something new
Every
all the
day.
time. Like, why are we talking about this?
So do you follow astrology? Do you,
I don't.
I hate to say do you believe in it, but
Yes.
some people really
You do?
follow it,
I do.
believe.
Do you?
I believe in ghost stories too.
I do.
Well, I believe in
I
ghosts.
That's
like
true.
it.
Do you believe in monsters?
Yeah, I'm sitting next to a couple.
Not me. You're not sitting next to me.
That's true. I met one big one a long
big
time
monster?
ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in a wheelchair.
Oh yeah, I met her.
Kinda.
Jill, when's your birthday?
8:15.
8/15. Oh, you're Clara. Well, she's 8/17. What year?
That one. She said that one.
What time were you born?
Oh God.
My God.
I'd say
I have no
before
idea.
10
I don't know what time my
a.m.
kids
So
were
we'll
born,
say
let alone
9
me.
a.m. Oh, okay, so you are a Leo. Oh, you're a Pisces moon, so your internal is like me. We're reversed. 'cause-
I see. Oh, isn't
and
that funny?
your rising is a Virgo. That makes sense.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I can see a Virgo.
Crazy.
Okay.
I can see a Virgo in you.
Pisces, Virgo.
You're a Pisces moon, Virgo rising. All right. When is your birthday?
June 13th, 68.
I have to. Jill wouldn't even say her year. She had to point to it. 68. What time were you born?
No clue.
All right. So you're a Gemini. Your moon is in Aquarius. I don't know anything about an Aquarius. And your rising
Does it
is.
mean I'm
Age
naked all the
of
time?
Aquarius.
Well, I know that. I don't.
But that's
know.
what I'm saying. Aquarius reminds me of somebody being naked. I like to be naked.
Well,
We know.
Okay. So there you have it.
With hair hanging over your boobies.
That's Venus. Oh, I guess that's
no,
the age of
Venus
Aquarius.
is here down there.
No, no.
I'm your Venus. How about that Venus commercial? That was my mom's favorite. I think it was Venus, where they have the razor and they shave the cooch into a heart shape. My mom used to be like,
Mom
"Who
loved
puts this on TV?"
It is true. It is true. And you're a Leo rising. So all of us have Leo so far because I'm a Leo moon. She's a Leo
Oh, isn't that funny?
sun.
All right, I'm probably not the same.
Let's see. Yeah, you're your own girl, Kel.
You know, a commercial.
yeah.
Oh no. Okay, so you're a Taurus, Moon in Aquarius, same as Melissa, naked hair, and you are a Sagittarius rising.
What's that mean?
I don't have any idea.
Okay.
Yep. So there you have it. We did a deep
I
dive.
knew that it was deeper than
Me neither.
I figured it had to be.
I didn't
Because
either.
people really study that shit and know it.
Someday I'll do all of your human design charts because those are crazy. Those are fun.
Human design.
Those are fun.
I mean, I like mediums and all that.
No, shut up. Dexter. Did you see there's a new Dexter on?
I just saw a preview. I've never watched it.
Oh, you never watched Dexter? Oh,
I would love
But
it.
I know people like it.
Dexter was good. The first 4 seasons of Dexter were great. Then it went off the rails. But anyway, we're not here to talk about Dexter. We're here to talk about the secret lives of Mormon wives.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited to dig into it.
All right.
I'm not.
Recapping. Should I tell you
I don't know
guys?
if I like this show.
Yes, tell us like the how
yeah.
Well, I
tell
would
us the
stop watching.
startup. How did they find these ladies? What the heck?
No idea.
These young
And they're young. Like,
ladies.
Layla
very young.
is 22 or 23.
22. She's
Okay.
like younger than our kids.
Yeah.
And she
Well,
has 2
26,
kids.
22. And she has, what, 2 or 3 babies?
Yeah. Crazy.
The oldest, I think, is
31?
Whitney. Is Whitney the oldest?
Maybe.
Or
I think
Jessie.
I think Whitney's 30.
And isn't
Oh.
Jessie 31? One of them's like,
I wanted to put the ages there and I forgot.
that's
I
okay.
don't know. They haven't talked much about Jessie in the first couple episodes, so I don't know
No.
anything about her. Okay, so
Michaela's not in hardly anything.
Call her Topanga.
Yeah, she looks
Because
like
Jessie looks exactly like Topanga.
from Boy Meets.
yeah,
something.
and you know, the other one, that Michaela looks exactly like Leighton Meester from Gossip Girl. Mm-hmm. She looks like...
You think?
I do. Every time I see her, I'm like, oh my God, that looks like Leighton Meester.
Very pretty girls.
Yeah, but she never wears makeup. I mean, which
Oh, Michaela?
Michaela's always really like,
Well, she has
She's-
something wrong with her skin, her eyes. Is she the one that has the circles under her
Yes.
eyes?
You think there's something wrong?
I
Well,
just think she doesn't
she
wear
has
makeup.
an allergy to something.
Oh,
Yeah.
did she say that?
Oh, she was at the doctor's for something. Remember
I
she?
think something keeps her from.
Oh, one of them was crying about their skin. Who was it? Well, maybe we'll see in the recap. I don't know. So I'm going to recap the first one. But how did they find them? I'm assuming TikTok, you know.
That's what they said, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
they found him on TikTok.
But from what I know, and this is like somebody told me from somebody who told me, like in the world, the show, they pitched the show, they got passed on, and then when the scandals blew up online, they came back and said yes.
So thank you, Taylor.
Like,
Taylor is the reason all of them are on TV, so they should be bowing down and saying thank you.
and
she's-
tell her what she did. She
Well,
put out that they all
had a swingers party, which we'll talk about in the
yeah.
first one, but I don't think that I think Hulu passed on the show until the scandal came out. And then the scandal came out and they're like,
well, maybe we need to have a
Yes,
scandal and we'll get another
because-
show.
well,
We can have a scandal.
scandal.
We already had one scandal. We had a couple
I-
scandals.
I had a scandalous summer. I would like to just have a column that new year, thank you.
Yes.
I'd like to be you be scandalous.
Yeah, you be
I don't want to be scandalous. I'm good.
I'll be scandalous this year.
That'd be great.
Go ahead, Jill.
I'll find a scandal.
All right.
Great.
Sounds good.
I just say we should just be lesbians and then.
Oh my God!
That is not my
I'm leaving.
scandal. That is hers.
It's not
me.
that kind of Galentine's party, Melissa. It's too much. It's too much.
these
Everyone's
people.
looking for a scandal. There's
Yeah.
not one there.
No.
So I do believe that when the scandal blew up, that's when they got revisited and then they shot the pilot. And if you can tell,
It makes total sense
Yeah.
because Whitney
Taylor
lived
is
in frickin'
in the
Hawaii
oh,
with long red hair, and she comes back and she has a short bomb
Yeah,
top.
they
and
did
she's-
not have good continuity.
No.
Like, we weren't allowed to get
And
our
her
hair
husband
cut.
too,
or
had the
colored
same head
or
of hair.
anything,
Then he had
yeah.
none.
I can't. We're gonna talk
I'm
about
like,
all
what is going on? Unless he had a toupee on.
No, because he
weird.
gets plugs late.
Oh
But-
my
Oh,
god!
no.
But Taylor,
But
just
see,
to
we
say,
don't know this if you're just watching episode
1, 2, and
because
3.
that was all within that
Yeah.
same 1 or 2 episodes.
But it was over a time period, and then they come back for episode 2, and it's 11 months later. So you can tell they filmed the pilot, and then they had to go sell the show.
right.
Yes.
And Taylor is a big, big part, and she should. So she should. She made the show basically.
She is the protagonist.
Yes.
For sure.
She's the queen bee.
I think she started Mom Talk. I think she got the original group together.
Now, Mom Talk is TikTok with moms.
With the originally there were 4 moms that
Okay, so
came
we don't
together.
know that.
No, they said that.
I don't remember.
I think it was the top 4. I think it was Taylor, Whitney, Macy, and Demi. I think. I don't know.
And it's funny. I thought it was Demi, but everybody calls her Demi. Demi.
I think it's because everybody used to call Demi Moore, and then she's like, actually, it's Demi Moore. Now everybody's Demi.
Oh yeah.
But it's Demi Lovato.
Right.
So I can't keep up.
They all have the same hair except Whitney.
Well, we all kind of have the same hair at this point, or at some point. Well, you don't.
I never saw any of you wear a poof. Just saying.
I'm
Thank
going
God.
to poof tomorrow. You just wait.
I don't know how to do a poof.
I don't either. I tried.
I'll do it.
All right, you can do my poof tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, so episode 1 is called The First Book of Taylor. Everything dropped last September, and they just announced that season 2 was greenlit. They announced
really?
it on their TikTok.
I
Yeah,
guess,
That's great.
Well, because they did a Dance Moms sound, and so I clicked on it. A fan sent
Isn't
it
that
to
funny?
me. They did Get Your Finger Out of My Face, of course. And so
Oh, you shared that, I think.
yeah, I sent it in the group chat.
Yeah.
So I did a little quick perusal because I'm like, well, I wanted
Yeah.
to know how many followers they had because they're all like,
Yeah. How many do they have?
I would say between 300,000 and 500,000 on Instagram each. You know, in that range.
So they're not.
They might have more on TikTok, but
Yeah, I think so.
Jill, they have.
Oh,
less
I'm
than
sure
us.
their TikTok is their
That's crazy.
thing.
I tried to find them. I couldn't find any of them.
On TikTok?
Jill's very concerned that.
Did you look up?
Well, I didn't know. Well, I looked up Mom Talk and I figured they would all pop up, but I.
Don't worry, you still win.
Oh, good.
You have more.
Winner,
Jill-
winner, chicken
No,
dinner.
I was just surprised that I thought they were, because they have a house. They do to do their.
Is it a house? Do they have a house?
I thought I saw that they have a house they go to
No.
To
I mean-
film?
to
No.
produce their content.
We need a house.
It's a
No,
content
we need
house.
our
That
own
was in
house.
that was in episode 1. They have a content house. I'm sure of it.
But
Kelly used to want to buy a house near the dance studio.
We did.
So that
Yeah,
we
it was
could,
10 grand.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we
yeah.
didn't have to go to
Yeah,
dance
should've.
every night.
It would have been fun.
and it was $10,000. We could have sold that for a lot of money.
I know.
You used to say we would spend less on the
We
mortgage.
would. I
than
used to
we-
tell Randy that. I'm like, there was this house in Milltown. I'm like, let's buy it.
Yeah.
And we'll use it for storage. He's like, you are insane.
But
He's like, we have a 5,000 square foot house, and you want to
house
buy a
for
house for storage.
That's funny.
Yeah,
All right,
for all of her
so
bands.
I'm a
Nick-
hoarder.
All right, so the show opens, and we are introduced first of all to Taylor, who tells us that she's from Utah. She created Mom Talk, which is a group of Mormon influencer moms who struggled with their religion's strict requirements. And so you get this montage of them. The show is teaching you about the strict rules of Mormonism: no swearing, caffeine, alcohol, tattoos. You can only get one piercing. But
See,
these
that's why I'm thinking was watching the wrong show. When I said maybe I don't know the definition of a Mormon mom because
I think of Mormon wives.
See, we can't talk about religion, so please don't come for us
Yeah,
if we
no.
get it wrong, okay? Because I mistakenly on Back to the Bar was talking about polygamy and like cross-referencing it with Mormonism. Yes, polygamy is a sect of Mormonism. They're not polygamists, okay? So
Yeah.
but that
They just cheat. They don't marry the other person. They just cheat on
Yeah.
their husband.
well,
I thought a Mormon was a guy who had like 6 wives.
well, that's polygamy.
That's
Polygamous.
polygamy, and
That's
it's
a-
allowed in certain religions.
Yeah,
And
that's not this.
A portion of
That's what I was expecting.
Well, there is-
Instead, I got sex toy parties.
So you're thinking sister
wives.
Yeah.
That's the show.
Okay, I'm watching the wrong damn show, lady.
Yeah,
No.
you're on it.
So they tell us that Mom Talk was their platform to challenge gender roles. You know, like pop a little booty. That's challenging the patriarchy for
See,
sure.
Yeah.
I was thinking having a husband that had 6 wives would be nice because, like,
Oh, yeah.
one could do the cleaning,
Yeah.
one could do the
I'm all for
cooking,
it.
one could be the trophy
Yeah, but-
wife, one could be.
But wait, sister wives? He's only married to one of them now because they all split up. And I
Yeah,
did
it
watch
doesn't
so-
work that. It just doesn't work.
No.
It's not. But I know you'd want to be the trophy wife.
Exactly.
You'd have to fight me for that.
Melissa's the sex one.
Melissa's
What am
the
I?
sex. You're the cook. No, the cleaner.
Yeah, you can clean.
Oh, yeah,
All
you,
right.
that,
You do
you're
our
good at that.
sheets.
You can do our social media stuff.
All right. So Mom Talk blew up when Taylor told everyone she went live. And there were like 60,000 people watching live. And she's like, yeah, basically.
60,000.
We had some soft swinging parties. And she said that some of the moms from Mom Talk were involved. They never say who.
I know, I'm dying. I wish one of them would tell us.
They never say who. Taylor copped to it, and later in these episodes, Macy's going to say, "You're taking all the heat." Well, Taylor said, "Yes, we did this," and a lot of them were at the parties, but they never say who.
And they were all married.
Yeah, they're all married.
They're all married. So that, it's not like...
Is Taylor married?
She
was,
was.
but now
Was.
she's not. She's pregnant to somebody different.
But she divorced because she cheated on him.
Well, she admitted to cheating on her husband, and the first episode of the show was filmed right after the marriage was dissolved. She's like, what was wild to me is the timeline, because she said, we separated 3 months ago, and I've only been divorced for a month. I'm like, you got divorced in 2 months? Like, usually in the courts, it takes longer than that.
Well, it's probably because the Mormons have different, they have everything's different.
Well,
like they have
I guess Utah has different laws then, because I'm talking about the state.
If you do it like with a mediator or whatever, I think it could be done in 90 days.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Maybe.
It's all good.
I think that's what they told me.
Wait, can I ask a question? What is soft?
Okay.
What does that mean?
I think they talk about this later when they all are sitting down. So can you hold that question? Because we have that question too. And boy, oh boy, I'm going to tell...
Soft swinging.
Oh, I don't want to know.
dying.
Uh-oh.
Tell me, I need to know now.
All right, I'll tell you now. So there is a thing that I looked it up.
The upside down pineapple?
No, called soaking. That Mormons do because it's not... They don't consider it real sex. And actually, in the opening of the show, they show... Oh, hold on. They show the Google, Secret Lives when they're Googling it, and soaking comes up. The guy puts it in, but he doesn't move. But then somebody else... listen! Then there's something called bed shaking where, you and Randy would be in bed, and then Melissa would jump on the bed
And
to make it move.
To make us move. I could probably use that.
Is that all a part of soaking?
I don't know.
So there's 3 people?
Well, okay, just want to say, again, not on brand
That's
for me.
not-
I have
yeah,
no
me
idea
neither.
what the F you guys are talking about.
That is not on brand for me. All
But
right.
can I tell a really funny story though?
Yes.
So I lived in this wonderful neighborhood. I mean, there's 4 families that we used to hang out
you had
together.
swingers.
And there was somebody we never knew. So I was me and Kurt were a part of
You put your keys in a bowl.
No! Oh my God. We were on a bowling league. So the one neighbor
I remember this.
said, "Hey, I'd love to join your bowling league." And we're like, great. They were swingers and they thought Kurt and I were swingers.
I can see that.
And they quit because they wanted, and I was like, we are not swingers. And we never talked to them after that. And no one else did either.
I don't blame you.
No.
I don't think I could do
That's
that.
gross.
I do think I remember you saying that years ago. That was at Penn Township.
Yes.
Well, I think soft swinging is everything but sex.
Oh, like oral.
Like you.
All right, I'm just going to sit here and eat. You people are driving me crazy. I like this talk.
Anyway, okay. There needs to be a little disclaimer here. Sorry, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
Are my
maybe
feet
not
okay
good.
here? Is that
Well,
good? Okay.
So,
All right, keep going.
I mean, if they know we're recapping this show, whoever is listening knows that it's bad because this is what they're
is.
talking about.
Yeah, children, don't watch this.
And is God going to forgive these women?
I don't know because we're gonna.
Are they going to forgive us for talking about it?
Maybe.
Well, it's not
Well,
us.
they put it out there. We're just
We didn't do it,
We're
yeah.
just
We're just trying to
saying what
figure
they
it
are.
out.
That's right.
Because I'm very confused.
Okay, so Taylor starts. She's from Salt Lake City, and she liked to drink and party when she was younger. And she got married right after high school because her mom pressured her to do it because she felt pressure because of...
She wanted to have sex.
No, because she
That's
was
the problem.
having sex.
There.
And she...
Okay, but she liked to drink and party when she was younger. She's
Right.
23.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, no, she's 28 now, but
Oh.
yeah, but she got married when she was right out of high school, but she was already drinking and partying. So she started Mom Talk. Oh, here's the originals: Whitney, Macy, Michaela. So that's the
really?
Gossip Girl, Leighton Meester girl.
And she's not really in it much.
How about how Brooke dressed up as
Oh, yeah,
Gossip
that
Girl?
was good. They were good.
Yesterday I was out watching the Steeler game, and I met somebody whose cousin or brother or something is the costume designer for Gossip Girls, and he loved my girls.
Oh, that's so cute.
Valentine's.
cute.
They came up to me and they were like,
That is great.
That is
I thought it was so funny. I'm
That's,
like, oh, I thought it was
that's the stretch of social media. You
yeah.
can meet anybody, anywhere.
Yeah, but he was the
online,
costume
and
designer.
So
everybody-
that's why it's
great.
That comes to show. Be careful.
Well, but also, hi, I'd really like to meet him because the costumes on Gossip Girl are like,
I love
so fun.
What is it? Savannah? Is that her name?
Serena.
Serena.
Yeah.
I'm like, she's the only one that could look cute in a uniform.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Then we get Macy, who is the blonde, who is
Beautiful.
from Orange
Yeah,
County.
she's
This
pretty.
is the book.
That's why she looks the way she does. She does look like an Orange County girl.
She's from Orange County, and she said, I think I'm a bad bitch, and she's been married for 5 years and has 2 kids. So she actually got married a little later. She was 22.
She was 22.
Oh, she's old.
Well, she's 27 now, but she's been married for 5 years.
Yeah.
So we see Taylor and
Isn't that
Macy
funny?
meeting at coffee, and Macy's talking about her marital problems. Her husband never initiates sex, and she's like, well, maybe you just walk around in lingerie. And she's like, no, that's still me initiating it. I do have a blanket statement to say about most of these guys in this. How the hell are they married to these gorgeous girls?
Agreed.
Every one of those guys are like dorks.
Yep.
Well, because they're Mormons.
I
Look
know.
at Jen's husband. Sorry.
I mean, so maybe
Because all the
they have
nice looking
to
guys are
stay-
gay.
Yeah.
Well, but they have to stay within, so that might limit their possibilities if
I
they
don't
have
know.
to marry Mormon.
But
I'm
it's
being
funny because
serious.
these girls are like
Yeah.
They are
gorgeous,
prim.
Yeah.
and then you see a picture of them or in the car with their husband. You're like, oh god, oh no.
And you don't see the husbands much.
No.
no.
So then Taylor's talking about her boyfriend Dakota. They met on Instagram.
I think he's cute.
Oh,
I think he's super problematic.
He's big time super problematic, but he's cute.
I think he's the most attractive that I
Yes.
have seen so far.
Me
that
too.
I can recall.
Me too.
And so they got into a fight the first night that they officially like started going out because Taylor got too drunk and she's like, it's my fault. I did it. She's like, it's all on me. Okay, like you got drunk,
Yeah.
but settle down. Like
Yeah.
you can tell right there's a problem with that relationship because she's like, oh no, it's all my fault. It's all my fault.
Almost
it's all
like
my
she's
fault.
afraid of them.
Yeah.
but keep in mind, Mormons aren't allowed to drink. So what the F?
Well, but obviously some of them are.
Taylor's been drinking
Well,
partying for years.
but
Jen
that's-
doesn't.
That's just.
I don't know about the other
Some
ones.
of them do, like are real. The ones that are more Mormon, the saints versus
Yeah.
the sinners.
Yeah.
So Taylor says that she understands that dating her can be complicated. She has kids. She's TikTok famous, and she was recently part of a large scandal. Well, dude, he knew that before he slid into your DMs.
Of
he
course.
liked that you
of
were
course.
Yeah.
TikTok famous. And then she's like, I think maybe I should spend the rest of my 20s being single. Yeah, you think? Because you've been like, you had never had a time to be young
Enjoy
and
your
free.
life.
And she also has 2 kids at home.
Oh my God, I got married at 23 and had my first baby at 24. I'm Mormon.
You are Mormon. I can't believe you did that so early.
I know. That's why I'm like, oh God, I'm like.
Now it's time to live, girl.
Yeah, that's why you. Yeah.
Yep. So Taylor goes over the cheating accusations that Dakota faced when they announced their relationship. No, you're fine. You can talk about it all now. So when she first, like, when they did their hard launch on TikTok with him, all these girls were like, oh, you were my roommate last week. And she's like, wait, what? And she's like, well, I like when you get jealous to him. It was weird. So then they start talking about Whitney. And they're like, well, she moved to Hawaii 2 months ago and now is moving back. We wonder why.
Oh, TV.
There's a show. There's a show. Boy, oh boy, Whitney's like, I'm going to come back and face the music. No, you're coming back to get on camera, girl.
Exactly.
Like, tell us another one. Whitney wasn't thrilled about Taylor's live video on TikTok where she confessed that some of the TikTok moms were involved in swinging. Well, she never named her, but Whitney.
But if she didn't like it, I'm thinking she was probably involved.
Right. But she's like, oh, well, you never named me, but you're tarnishing the reputation of mom talk.
Wait, can I just say something about I don't want to be mean, but I have to. I just have to say it. Whitney's clothes.
Oh my God, Melissa, I couldn't wait to talk about him.
It's like she's from like
No,
a
she
pilgrim.
shopped in my closet from Dance Moms season 1 and then made it worse.
Yeah, like big. I'm just.
There is one sweater vest thing that she wears in her
Yes.
mom's kitchen with those buttons and that collar.
There was this one dress on interviews came across and it had this big.
It's horrible.
I know, and some people just don't look at the mirror.
Go ahead, you can talk with your mouth full.
I know. So then Macy in her interview says, once Mom Talk controversy blew up, no one knew what Mom Talk stood for anymore. Is it just a bunch of swimmers or are we a bunch of Mormon women fighting the patriarchy? Well, it could be both. I'm just saying, you don't have to pick. So now we're at Jesse's house, and Jessie is the hair extension owner girl.
Montauk is essentially a content creator house.
She looks like she had some work done.
Except the moms
don't live together.
Well, it's like a rental.
No,
property
I don't
is
think
how
it's a physical.
Like, I want
property.
Yes. Okay, you don't.
They just go to someone's house.
I don't think they have a house. I think it's just like they use that as a blanket term, a content creator house.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And then she said, a lot of us in Mom Talk look similar. We're just going off what's trending, especially in Utah. There's a lot of blonde bitches here. Okay, so let me tell you what I read. Let me put my chip down. This is the article I read years ago that I said, I still think about this article probably once a month. So this article came up on my feed, or I found it somewhere, and it was like, why are all the mommy bloggers that your favorite mommy bloggers all Mormon? So I clicked on it. I'm like, this is interesting. Mm-hmm. Well, it's interesting because beauty is a whole sect of the Mormon church. They are part of their teachings in church. Like, you go to church and like you go to Sunday school. One of the things is like you learn how to be pretty for your husbands. Like, you learn that you do your hair and makeup. You learn how to do your hair.
Jill, you might be.
I think you're Mormon.
You might be Mormon.
Good.
Okay. So you do this, and from what I read, and please don't come for me, I read this. It said you should wake up every single day and get ready like you are going to meet Jesus that day.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Wow, that's a lot.
I don't even comb my hair unless I have some major thing going on.
Not Mormon.
Jesus doesn't like you. Okay, so you're not Mormon. Yeah, you're Mormon. Adjacent.
But I want to say,
Mormon.
So I'm friends with a woman, Tiffany Nelson. They live in Utah. I love her. She has 17 kids. Some
Literally?
adopted some. Yeah.
Like actually 17?
Yeah,
Holy
she adopted some.
Yeah, she
and they're
adopted
Mormon.
17 kids.
Well, they live in a big castle house. But they call it the Castle House.
wanna be one
I
of her
love
kids.
this family, but I love this family.
Yeah.
Like they all do makeup. They have makeup rooms, and so they're good people. I mean, they're nothing like this. Like, their kids are older. Some kids are older, but their youngest, I think, is 4, all the way up to 30. But they're nothing like this.
Well, and you know what? It's not fair for us to
But they wear
judge
makeup.
these ladies.
Oh yeah, no. But they do wear makeup, all the girls.
But
Yeah.
that's the thing,
But
is
they're
that's
taught that, yeah.
part of their church teaching, and you are supposed to look beautiful for your husbds at all times.
that
You're
makes
supposed
sense.
to be
I-
ready to meet
Oh,
Jesus.
I tell my husband, if you don't like what I look at, don't look at me.
But here's the best part. Do you know who has the highest plastic surgeons in the country per capita? Utah.
Oh,
Utah.
wow.
Bigger than LA.
That's why they all look alike. They really all
They all
I
got the same
believe it.
people.
I think that Jessie had a lot of work done.
Well, I think they all do. We're gonna see it.
You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it.
So-
And Taylor talks
5 or
about
6.
she got her breasts.
You've watched the
done,
whole
right?
thing?
Yeah.
I watched up to because I was recapping. Yeah.
So, but she said we all look alike. Well, yes, we all have a center part, like, balayage beach wave. I mean, same
Yeah,
girl.
it's hard for me to look at like Taylor, Demi, and Jessie and Jen. Kind of like it's hard for me.
See, I think Whitney looks different.
Yeah,
I
Whitney
think
looks
Whitney
different.
looks
looks
different.
different.
And maybe Layla.
And
Well,
Macy.
But the other
Macy-
ones all basically are the same.
Well, I think Macy looks different because she's really blonde.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, other than their hair color.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And Macy's. Layla's
Layla's black.
which she doesn't even.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I only say that because she says, yes, I'm a black Mormon. She says that
She's
on
beautiful.
the show.
Yeah.
She's so beautiful.
So now the moms are at Jesse's house, and this is where they're filming videos, and they're like, oh God, let me help you cover that up. And they're like, oh my God, can you believe how low cut these breastfeeding garments are now? And I'm like, I can't even talk about it. She's the one with the hair. But they're like,
Yeah, she has the
oh,
hair.
look at you, you're sexy with your cleavage and your breastfeeding garments. I'm like, whoa, breastfeeding garments, that's not sexy, but I mean,
Yeah.
dance with the girl you came with, girl. So now we're at Leanne's house, and Leanne is Taylor's mom, and she's in the kitchen, and Taylor comes in and she starts talking about her dating life, and she's like, hey, can you babysit my kids? Like, I have them this week, but I want to go out on a date with Dakota.
Your mom did not seem very happy.
no.
Oh no, she was pissed.
Yeah.
In her interview, Taylor says, this is funny. She's like, when I first posted about Dakota on my social media, my mom posted a comment that was like, red flag, you know, you should get over your marriage first before you date someone.
And a mom did this, a Mormon mom, like not just these moms, but a mom.
But wait, the funniest thing about the mom is, I don't know, she was mad that she was dating her, but she was more mad that the comment got taken down. She's like, that had a lot of likes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you know what? You can see.
That's a typical social media
That's what
influencer
these
person.
ladies are all about. And
Yeah.
they talk about, we'll get into it, but that's how they make a living, and they.
So do we.
Not me. I could care less about any of them things. I don't
But
put
I don't
anything
do
up.
it to survive.
No, they do.
I do it.
Oh, yeah,
'cause
yeah,
it's
yeah.
fun. Like, I think that's their job.
Oh,
And
they make
talk
more
about
than their
That's right. That
husbands,
they
so-
are supporting their husbands.
I just tried to post a picture of my kids or my dog, and I get yelled at because they're blurry.
Well, that's true.
I think you're doing a great job.
All right, so Taylor starts talking about her mom, about the recent scandal, and Leanne tells Taylor, I wish you had more than 50% custody of your kids, and she's like, well, that's just what a divorce does. And then she's like, I know you think I'm a bad person, and she's like, no, I don't think your mistakes make you a bad person, but they make you look bad. And she's like, have you talked to the pastor? And she's like, no, because I might get kicked out of the church. Yeah, talking to him is going to be the thing that gets you kicked out.
Like, I wonder if they go to church every weekend, like every Sunday, or
Well, they haven't shown any of it yet. If that's part of their what
doubt
makes
they'll
them
be
who
allowed.
they are.
But that might be.
But they all
the church might not allow
revolt
cameras
against the
and
church.
this. I mean, it's.
No,
it was
they
kind of
all-
like Holly being on a reality show and being a principal. Like, I don't think you're going to film a reality show in a church.
Right.
True.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think that might be a little.
But
people
they-
might not be very happy with that.
They're not rejecting it. They're all very proud to be Mormon. So there's a
Yeah.
Well, they're doing the opposite of what they were taught.
so there's a contradiction there. Like, hey,
Right.
we're gonna booty pop, but we are Mormons, but we're going against patriarchy, but we all have to stay in line so the church doesn't excommunicate
And we
us.
all sleep around,
But
but
Yeah.
you know.
You know.
So now we're back at Jesse's house, and they're
Confusing.
talking about the
Very.
recent scandal. They sit down to have a drink. And they're like, you know, Taylor's keeping everyone at arm's length. Well, she probably is like stressed out, you know, because she's the one who outed it all. But she also got you guys a show, so you should
Yes.
be nicer to her.
I wish somebody would let us know who else did the soft porn. I mean,
Do you think it'll come out at some time?
It's not
I
porn.
do.
I said soft porn.
Well, I mean, Melissa, we
Get
are
your
in
mind
your
out of the
bed.
gutter, Melissa.
well, you know what? Okay.
Soft plan.
Well, yeah, there's so much to unpack because at one point Whitney's husband had a porn problem.
Yeah.
So you
We're
know,
gonna talk about
yeah,
that.
yeah, that's
sorry,
coming up.
We'll get to that.
Well, no, that's in season episode 2.
It's in this one.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. So in her interview, so now they're going to discuss soft swinging, which they're like, everybody
Does it?
It's just everything but traditional intercourse, like soaking. But your spouse is
never
right
done.
there. So now we see Jessie. She tells us that she's the hairdresser and she owns Jay-Z Styles, which is a hair extension company and hair school. And this
Yeah,
is making me laugh
big.
because she's like, you know, people see our billboards that say Jay-Z hair everywhere. and
Oh,
people
this
think
made me
it's-
gag.
People
Yeah.
think it's
Jizz.
jizz.
Ah!
It's gross.
That's the one word Chloe
That's
asked
gross.
about during the talk about life.
Did she ask Brooke?
No, she asked me. And I said,
Oh.
where did you hear that word? She goes, Paige.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Oh my.
What did you tell her?
I was like, oh, God, Chloe. I was like,
She
oh.
calls me yelling at me.
I was like, click. You.
Oh God.
All right. So now all the moms are like, we were not part of the group of swingers from Taylor's scandals.
Wait, who says this?
Just all of the moms sitting in the group. Now, Demi does say that she was at the parties, but she didn't know about the swinging. And her husband, Brett, who used to be married to one of the housewives of Salt Lake City. I wish they would talk about that.
No way. Wait, how old is Brett?
He's in his 40s. He's 46. Demi.
Oh, Demi is in her 20s.
Yes.
See, I don't watch the Housewives either.
Neither do
No, I
I,
don't
but
either.
somebody, I read that when I was doing a little research on
No
the show.
way.
OMG.
Jose. I am dead.
So he was, he got a newer model for sure.
Oh yeah, I can't remember what he looks like. Is he?
He's cute.
Okay.
Yeah. He was creeped out by some of the questions he was being asked by the other husbands, and he's like, no, my wife and I don't share. And that's when she says that she's been married to Brett for 3 years. He's 46 and she's 29, so
There
they
you
got
go.
married when
Do
she
they
was
have any
26.
kids?
Yeah. Oh no, I don't think they do.
Okay. Because I thought that's what you
Brett,
did when
was
you
he
were
on
Mormon. You
camera?
have kids, right?
I don't
away.
know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he was on camera.
Okay.
And then she's like, well, you know, Taylor was really flirtatious with Brett when he was drinking, but it still makes her mad to this day. So now we're back at Leanne's house in the backyard, and Taylor's discussing her dating life with her mom. And Leanne's like, you know, you need to be more careful with your choices because you have kids.
She's a little loose, that one. Sorry.
Who, the mom?
Taylor.
Oh, yeah. And she's like, you know, and we find out the real problem with Dakota is he's a recovering addict that almost died from fentanyl. And she's like, that doesn't define him, Mom. Settle down. And Mom's like, oh, I think...
You know what? That I forgot about that. That's why he's so hyper.
It's such a
You
bad
can tell
match.
he's just hyper. Don't you see him as his eyes are kind of wild? He's hyper.
He does have wild eyes.
Yeah.
I just think it's such a bad match.
Oh, I think he's problematic.
Oh, totally. It's not going to work
Thinking
out.
if you almost died of fentanyl, kind of defines you.
Yeah, right.
bit.
And you
Little
knock it
bit.
off and you settle down if you like your life.
Especially
You
if
wanna
like you're
live.
having a kid and whatever. I like these little ones.
Lordy.
And then Leanne
I like
says,
the
you should
folded
be
ones.
healing. You just got divorced and you need to let that settle. Ultimately, your dad and I are going to be the ones that are going to pick up all these pieces. And then she's like, well, it's probably not the best time to let you know, but I have to go take a pregnancy test. And she's like, you're always screwing up everything. It pisses me off. I'm so tired of you doing everything to this family and you don't even care.
That's actually funny.
Yeah.
But she says it with a smile on her face. Taylor's mom.
Well, there's a camera on.
Yeah.
I know, but you don't feel. I don't feel the angst, the tension between them. I know.
I do. I think
I
they're
know
tense.
it's there, but I think the camera. I think they're
Oh,
not.
because it's new
playing
today.
I think you would
cameras.
hold back saying some stuff. I mean, you know how we were.
yeah, I was
Like,
like,
I mean,
you
when our
guys-
kids, when we were pulling their hair or whatever, like what, brushing their hair and they're bitching, we're like, shut up.
I know, but
Yeah.
you
Shut
sense
up.
it. You still feel it. Like
Yeah.
watching you guys do that. I'm like, I know what's going on behind the. You know,
Yeah.
And you just
I
kind of
know
stay away.
because it's you today, it's me tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep.
But what the F with these women getting pregnant? Do they not believe in birth control? Is that the problem?
I think that
I don't know, but everything that they're supposed to believe, they don't do anything they're supposed
don't
to.
do
So, my
anything.
God, if you're not allowed birth control, you might as well take it because you're doing everything else you're not
I
allowed.
believe
Exactly,
these
I agree.
people get married and have so many kids so young because birth control's off the table.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
think that
Swinging is off the table, should be off the table too, and they do it.
But I think that they're supposed to have babies because it's their way of being part of the faith. Like,
Yep.
like it's not an individual choice. Like your job is to have babies. I think.
Yes,
well,
it
yeah,
is.
but someone like Taylor, who's going through a divorce with a recovering addict,
Yep.
why are you having a baby with him? Why are you not protecting?
But
Exactly.
I think that
it's
it's
just
Pull out, for God's sake.
Maybe I could be a Mormon because I love being pregnant.
I do too.
Oh, I love being
I
pregnant.
can't be Mormon because I didn't.
I hated it.
I love being pregnant.
I loved it.
Oh, why did you love it?
I love it too.
I always felt the best when I was pregnant.
Aw.
Not me.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Oh, I wanted to be on my own island, and I think everybody wanted me on one because I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
I
was
think-
married to you when you were pregnant with Clara.
Oh, I was so mean. Oh.
They remember. I don't think you were.
Oh, I was miserable.
Just at the end.
I'm just not a nice pregnant person. I just am uncomfortable and I don't like it. And it freaks me out. Like when they move, I'm like, meh.
Oh, see, I love that.
So we're back at Jesse's house, and the moms are now talking about Whitney, and everyone's like, well, why did Whitney move to Hawaii? But now she's moving back to Utah. And we're like, oh, I don't know. Did she move because Connor, who's Whitney's husband and father to the two kids, was accused of being on Tinder?
Oh, right.
And then Macy says, Whitney just dismissed it and said that someone like catfished and put those up. He didn't do it. So now...
But she ran away. That's what she does.
Because she knew he did.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, my God, people can see through that shit.
Yep.
Well, then we see them in the car, and you get your first glimpse of Whitney and Connor. And first of all,
I know.
Connor,
I know.
Yep.
What's that on his head?
I don't know.
Yep.
Again, I don't feel, and I think that she's not very cute. I'm sorry, I don't. I mean, but he does not match her.
You got
know
a
what I
button,
mean? But here's the funniest thing. Okay, we're all moms. We've all had kids in car seats in the back of their car. They're supposedly moving. Did anybody else think it was kind of crazy that they had giant, heavy moving boxes like wedged between their children's car seats?
Yeah, I was wondering
I'm
what
like,
that
holy
was.
shit, if they hit a hard bump, those kids are going to be squished.
It's funny, I didn't notice that.
I saw
did.
that.
I was like, I don't think that's
Hey,
safe.
I'm happy that they were in car seats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, So now they go to their house, and she's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe! Like, what? You bought a house? Why do they all have green kitchens too?" P.S. Did you notice?
It was like,
I thought that too, because at first I'm like, is that the same house that?
Okay, so do you know the Amish? So you guys probably don't know because I grew up around the Amish.
My maiden
certain
name is
colors.
Amish.
Oh yeah, Zook. Yep, because we had a lot
I'm
of Zooks.
Amish, clearly.
Oh, okay.
We had a lot of Mennonites that were Zooks too. But so Amish people's kitchens and their shades are green.
Always?
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, yeah?
It's like
That's
a
interesting.
It's a weird green. It's like a kind of sea foamy, but
Yeah.
not a pretty sea foamy green. Yeah.
Well, your bedroom's green. Are you Amish?
Ew, I hate this color.
I don't hate
This
it.
isn't green, it's taupe.
Yeah, it is taupe.
Oh, I see green. I don't
Yeah,
see brown.
It's got a little green undertone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So now we see them in their new house, and we also see them trying champagne for the first time.
that was a joke, right?
I
That was
can't.
a joke. Like, why do people drink this? Like,
Oh, I love champagne.
I know
do.
that had to have been a joke.
Uh-uh.
You think they've never tasted champagne? I don't believe that part of that.
They've been drinking since they were how old?
Not this one. This is one of the holier than thou girls.
Wait,
I don't
was
believe
Jen
it
one
though.
of
I
them?
still don't.
No,
believe
yeah.
Oh, Jen drank.
No. Just Whitney and her husband drank the champagne. Jen
Oh.
did not.
Okay.
But Whitney's like, oh God, I don't drink. So they drink, and now we see Whitney for the first time in her interview. And
With
she's
her
like,
beautiful dresses.
She's like, I'm one of the 4 original members, and we moved away to Hawaii to get away from the rumors about our family. And I was really happy to become a mom, but she didn't want motherhood to be all that defines her. I mean, girl, same, get it? I mean,
So there were rumors about her family before the scandal came out?
I think it was about the husband being on Tinder.
I think it was that.
Okay.
And she's like, being part of Mom Talk was refreshing and exciting. And after being away, I'm ready to reconnect with them. Right. And you're really excited because now you get to be a movie star.
Yeah.
So now they walk through the first time. They hate the alcohol, blah, blah, blah. All right. So now we're at a restaurant. And Michaela, Taylor, and Whitney. So Michaela, Taylor, Whitney.
Okay.
Taylor.
Michaela
Whitney.
doesn't really.
Michaela.
She's not in a lot of scenes, and she doesn't say much.
Oh, okay. So wait.
Where's Michaela?
Down in the
Down
right
in-
corner.
Oh,
So we're going to meet Michaela now. She's 23. This is the one who I think looks like Leighton Meester from Gossip Girl.
She wears no makeup.
She's the one that has something around her eyes.
Yeah. So she was born and raised Mormon. Her mom was a church leader, so she was going to be like,
Yeah.
just the whole, just so pure and wonderful. And she's been married to her husband Jace for 6 years, and they have 3 kids together.
And she's 23.
She's 23 now. Yeah.
And she's been married for 6
6
years.
years.
Well, yes, because they met when they were 16 and he was 21. That seems illegal to me. But
Yeah.
Okay. And
Maybe
she-
not Mormon religion.
Well, but
Is that different?
in the United States of America,
So wait,
because that's called
I didn't know different
statutory
religion.
rape.
wait. So they got married. She was 17.
Because she was pregnant when she was 16. And she makes her husband do videos on TikTok, and he hates it. And she's like, I was part of the original Mom Talk group, and she's using her platform to document her journey. Oh, yes.
There
and
it
she's
is.
trying to get the diagnosis for her skin condition. That's
She
it.
does have some.
Oh, and this is when he's like, can I see the last picture on your phone? And she's like, it's probably me. And he's like, what about the second to last? She's like, probably me. And then the whole thing is pictures of herself. I mean, same though.
Not me.
No, before you go on, didn't you ever take pictures, like, to see what you look like before you went on
Hell
camera?
no.
Okay. So now Michaela and Whitney are at the table, and they're like, oh my God, Taylor's probably going to come in and talk about her boobs. So Taylor comes in, and they're like, oh, you got your boobs done.
Let's feel them.
I know.
And they're like,
I know. I was like,
are you kidding me?
But they're like mean girls. They're like, she's
Yeah.
probably going to talk about her boobs.
her
And then-
boobs are nice though.
Yeah,
They
but
were little.
They're fake.
I like them little.
Yeah.
Mine are
That's why I like them.
I want mine to be
Yours
small.
aren't little.
Mine are little.
Yours are
Yours
pretty.
are nice.
They're not little. I thought hers were little, which I don't care. She's probably little.
Are you a C? Mm-hmm. That's what I want to be.
Yeah. So she sits down and talk. Oh yeah. Michaela's like, I just stopped breastfeeding. I got implants. They feel each other up. Anybody want to go ahead, guys? Can do it again. Whitney confronts Taylor for creating the TikTok swinger controversy, and she's betrayed by Taylor. Whitney.
Ain't it funny how when you get fake boobs,
See,
you
What are you
allow
gonna
people
say?
to touch them?
Yeah.
Because like, if I went to Don't touch this one, please.
I'm not. I know. I almost
If,
did.
yeah.
God.
She's in so much pain.
If you had regular boobs, like, would you let somebody?
Yeah, touch them.
You, Melissa. Yes, I'm asking Christy.
Probably-
Before you got your boob job,
Probably
would you
not.
allow me
Why
to grab
would
your
you want
boob?
to?
I think you did.
I don't think so.
Well, wait, I was on Bourbon Street a couple months ago. It was during Decadence, which is like their gay pride thing.
Oh, I
And
wanna
this
come.
really cute, like very flamboyant fan came over to me. He's like, "Oh my god,"
He
all
asked
the-
you to touch your boobs?
and he's like, he's like,
Are you kidding me?
he's like,
Did
I
you
just-
let him?
well, he just went like this on the top because I had like a push. He goes,
Don't touch my boo boo.
Oh, she's boo-boo too.
See how
Both of
soft-
them have
"Your
boo-boos.
boobs are nice and firm."
That's because I have a bra on.
Oh my God! Nobody touched mine. I got a compression bra on, man, holding these puppies down.
I do have another bra
I
for
thought
you. I
that was
forgot.
firm. It's just fat. I'm fat. I need to lose 20 pounds. Anyway.
All right,
We
so
get soft topic.
anyway, let's stop feeling each other up. Taylor is unapologetic, especially because the moms who would cry to her about the way the swingers' allegations were negatively affecting their lives would then turn around and use it on their TikTok to get more followers. They're like, part of the swinger group.
Yeah.
Of course.
And she's like, I
got it.
created
I
Mom
have
Talk,
followers.
and the other two are like,
Too.
Oh, did they? Yeah.
To Taylor.
yeah. When she's like, well, it was my idea, and they're like, they were all very like, and she's like, but Michaela's like, I had a following before Mom Talk. I had 3,000 followers. She didn't say that. That's just what I think. So then she's like, I'm so sorry. I never considered how airing our personal details could negatively affect everyone else. And Whitney's like, we just need to foster a community by being loyal and honest with each other. Hey, Whit, practice what you preach because it's coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then Taylor in her interview says, it's good to clear the air, but I'm really scared to tell everybody I might be pregnant. Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
I
go
just want to
check.
make sure that
Okay, I gotta ask a question.
I don't
Are
like
we
Whitney.
at where?
My turn. Can I go to the bathroom? Or
Yeah, go. Please.
How much longer do we have?
Yeah, well,
Okay. I'll try to hold it.
Let me do
I'll
at
go.
least another 2 pages. Okay. So now, in between, we see that this is when Whitney's getting her hair dyed red. Her hair is red for like 2 scenes. So no
Yeah.
continuity, Cal. Exactly what you call it.
Right. And long.
and first of all, how can you do that? Because it would fry your hair to go back blonde.
I actually liked her hair cut short.
I did too, but there was
Yeah.
11 months in between. That's
Yeah.
how they did it. So it didn't fry her hair. They had 11 months to do it.
Yeah,
what were
I
you
liked
going to
it short.
ask? You said I have something to ask.
What was this the scene where she was telling about the Tinder thing?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like how Taylor did this. She kind of like took away from her whole.
Oh, no,
thing.
that's not yet. That's coming
Oh,
up.
okay.
Yeah, that's coming up. So Connor and Whitney are at their house and they're like, we have to have a serious talk. And just so we know, Connor's blonde hair is now gone and his hair is buzzed and he's even dweebier.
That was so weird. He had like a patch
Dweebier.
of fake blonde hair sticking straight up, and then the next scene it's
It was
gone.
like a skunk scene.
Yeah, it was
It's
weird.
just because he looked at something and said, oh,
That's not a good look.
I can't do that.
And then Whitney's like, I had to lie to my friends because you were using Tinder to speak to other women, and I want to tell them the truth. But Connor's crying because he's like, what happened to me? I had a porn addiction, which led him to sexting other women. Okay. Is
That's
it-
not the same.
No,
I don't think.
A porn addiction. I think they're hiding behind the words porn addiction to give him like a pass, like, oh, you have a problem.
Of course they are. That's of course. There's so much more to that story.
It
and
just
I
goes away.
guarantee that Connor wasn't just. He either met up or did.
Absolutely.
Sure, there's no way.
And I'm sorry, if you're texting another woman, that's cheating.
Absolutely.
Oh, that is cheating.
I can.
but I think there's
consider-
even more
you don't have
to
to
it
have
when
sex.
she
You don't
says-
have
No.
to do a BJ. You don't
Oh,
have to do anything. If you contact
Yes.
another woman, I consider that cheating.
Yeah, unless
Dion
you're friend,
D.
unless you're
Oh,
truly
Dion
our
M.
friend.
Oh,
But-
I'm on D.
Or I'm on D.
I'm on D.
What's M mean?
Mouth.
Oh.
Well, you said a BJ, so we said I'm on
I'm on
D.
D.
Okay.
But I don't agree with that. I mean, he's
No,
talking,
I
and
agree.
he's talking
There's
to
more
women on
that
Tinder.
story.
There is more to this story.
We may never know, but there's more.
Oh, 100%.
Why do you think they fucking left the town, left
Yeah.
the state, left the United States,
Yeah.
sort of?
Sort of. They left the mainland.
They
Mainland.
left the
They
mainland.
left the mainland.
No, Hawaii is the United States.
I know,
Yes.
but they did leave the mainland.
Kelly
I
remembers
knew that.
She remembers that.
Yeah, Connor goes, I just hate talking about what happened in the same breath as what I did to you. It flips the script and turns me into a victim when in this scenario, I'm not. I want there to be a distinction.
God.
These are actions I took. I had a real problem. And it led to something that really hurt my wife. Somebody get that man a tissue.
Yeah, how do you get rid of that problem?
You
I don't think you do. Right?
No.
It's not a real porn addiction. He's just saying that.
He's just a cheater.
cheating on his wife.
And he doesn't care what people outside of the circle think about the situation. And Whitney's like, it's going to be the elephant in the room at church. Because he's probably sleeping with somebody
At church, yeah.
And
God will not forgive you, dude.
Oh, but she does tell us, when you go through the temple, make those covenants and promises with God, the sin is more serious.
Oh.
I don't know. So now we have a mom talk group meeting, and we're at Macy's house.
Okay, let me look at Macy.
Macy is the blonde.
She's the pretty one.
blonde.
Oh, I kind of like Macy.
I like Macy a little.
she's very pretty.
I
Yeah.
like Macy.
I like her because she's pretty. That's terrible.
Well, that's how I used to pick
Pretty.
the game show contestants that I liked as a kid. I was like, I like that one. She has blonde hair.
Yeah, that's how people get jobs, unfortunately.
So she's talking about how she's like a super freak, covering seats with toilet paper, even in Michaela's house. Jill just squats everywhere.
I don't touch the seat. Anyway.
Yeah, I think it's even more disgusting to touch. So
Have you seen the
Then you
thing?
gotta pick it up, throw it away.
Well, you could use your toe and...
Yeah, I flush
it.
the toilet
Yeah.
with my toe.
I do that.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the people who use the purse strap on the back of the door? Like, they put their purse on the back of the hook and they use it
To hold
help
on to.
squat. Uh-huh.
No.
They don't have enough muscle in their legs to just squat.
I don't know.
They better start exercising because I can even do
I
that.
can sit. I don't care. Oh, my.
That's funny.
All right,
I
so...
have a story about flushing with your toe
Oh,
and
no.
not touching anything in a toilet. I was working in pharmaceutical sales. I had my keys
Oh, no.
on the
Did it
ring
fall
of
in
my
the
finger,
toilet?
and I'm doing all this, and bloop, right.
What happened to Abby Ann with her?
Did you get them out?
with her
I had
phone?
to. I was working. I had to. I could not let them go
no.
away. I had a company car. I had to.
What if it was in a porta potty? Then what?
You'll be done.
Ooh, I don't think I could have
New
go do that.
car.
Yeah.
But wait, Abby Ann did that in Walmart, and her phone went in, and
Oh,
it
no.
was flushing, and it kept going boom because it was a self flush.
Oh, no.
And she was like,
Oh,
Her
no.
reflexes weren't good.
Oh, no.
I can see Abby doing that.
my little Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
Oh, so now Demi arrives. They all talk about Whitney, who called this meeting, and wonder what she wants to talk about. And Macy's like, well, I know the meeting is pretty serious, but she only knows enough details to know that Whitney isn't dying. What? I missed that part. Okay.
Yeah.
So she arrives. Everyone's like, oh my God, Macy, you look great. And she's like, it's just because I got over food poisoning. I've been literally shitting my guts out and maybe a little bit of nervous shits because I get the anxiety shits.
Yeah, that's so weird.
It's just
Like,
gross.
enough.
She's very.
Although
She's
I have
the
to
one
say,
like
ladies,
cookies on her
we
husband's
talk about this
pillow.
kind of stuff too.
Yeah, but not on TV.
No.
Yes,
Well-
we do. You always talk about me pissing my pants or not being able to shit. We always talk about my bad stuff.
Well, I guess the peeing stuff. But I
guess
coughed
it's-
yesterday and peed my pants. So just saying.
All right, now this is when they all sit on the sofa. Taylor arrives, she sits down, and Whitney starts crying because she's confessing that Connor was using Tinder to message women, and they had been doing so since the start of their marriage. There were no meetups, but he was sexting and exchanging nudes. I
See?
find a nude to be more...
That is so. I can't believe she's staying with him.
I can't
personally.
Yeah.
Me.
Well, they have 12 kids.
I forgot about
That's
the
ridiculous.
nudes. Oh my god!
What she
She's
does
not
for a
a
living?
skinny mini. They're all very lean.
Yeah.
I wonder what he does for a living. Just curious.
Well, I just realized...
Sexting.
Yeah. I just realized we never hear about this again after this episode, and you know why?
Why?
Because what happens, they're trying to dig for drama to get this show piloted. And so they're going for she's swinging for the fences. This is going to be the big story because trust me when I say Whitney wants to be the star of this show.
Oh,
so she's like,
absolutely.
I'm going to come here with a scandal. And yes, I agree with you. Taylor one-upping her, but little does she know, Taylor's...
I just feel like Taylor was kind of took away from her. Like this was Whitney's thing and her moment.
Yeah.
And to discuss this, and Taylor just kind of took it away and was like, "Oh, I'm pregnant." You know what I mean? Like nobody really even said much to Whitney. Like I mean, they all went
say
around a
your-
little bit,
your
but nobody
husband's
really
an
seemed
idiot?
very into it. You
But
know?
think about this.
I like it.
Filming a pilot, they're trying to be as dramatic as possible.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Taylor's like, hey, I might be pregnant. I'm actively miscarrying right now. That's pretty dramatic. And then what's going to happen, she's getting arrested during the filming
Yeah.
of this. And then she's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
get pregnant.
Yep.
So, like,
Again, yeah.
Taylor is the one why they greenlit that show.
Yep.
I mean, 100%. But Whitney was trying to be like, listen, I've got a scandal. It's this. And that's why it fell flat, because Taylor came to the table and was like, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Let me show you what drama is.
Because Whitney says mom talk wouldn't have been mom talk without me. Like she says that.
Oh,
a
Whitney
lot.
says that. Whitney says that.
I know
Or
Taylor
Taylor.
said I started it.
But I thought didn't Whitney
might
say
be
that
right.
too?
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, wait. Then Taylor in her interview goes, you know, I'm upset. I was used as a scapegoat by Whitney, and she delivers probably what is my favorite line from this episode. She goes, I'd rather have a mean bitch as a friend than a fake nice girl that's using people.
Oh, that is good.
Same.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah,
bitch, same.
That is good.
Kelly, thanks for the...
Oh, that's nice.
No, but I'd rather be a mean bitch than just be like, hey. You know?
I'm a mean bitch
You got to
now.
know
I
what
never
you're
used to
dealing
be.
with. It's the ones that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
So then Taylor's like, well, I'm pregnant, but I think I'm having a miscarriage, and I've been in and out, and Dakota's a father, and he's really sad because they were going to have a child together. And Whitney's like, seriously? Seriously, this was my traumatic situation,
Yep.
and now you're going to make it about you. So I get that, but I also know reality, and they're going to put on whatever's more scandalous.
Yep. You're right.
How do you know that was the pilot?
Because
Well,
there's 11 months between.
Okay.
And
no, I believe you. I just.
And they
I-
did look
I
different.
don't know how you figured that out, but you're right.
Well, it says that, but also, I mean, we know reality, and also,
Yeah.
we know people in the industry who said that show was passed until the scandal came out, and then they're like, hold on, let's go back to that. So now Taylor and Dakota are on a date, and Taylor's like, well, you only use my clout as a swinger. Oh, no, she goes, I'm going to walk in and say I'm a swinger mom from TikTok to get a table. Girl, take a seat. We were on TV for 10 years, and I don't even pull that shit.
Funny. And did you see the restaurant?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't even like, here's your table.
No.
Well, he's in the car. They're like, "Did you make reservations?"
I
And
think they
was
might have.
like, I was like, "Did you really need reservations there?"
It was John Anthony's.
Yeah.
Right,
like
right.
It was John Anthony's. And Taylor's like, you know, both Dakota and I have messy pasts, but he wants me to be a better person, and he wants me to do more wholesome things with him.
Oh, because Dakota needs to be. He's just so wholesome.
Like what? Did they give any examples of what's considered a wholesome thing coming from it?
Having babies, that's wholesome.
it sounds like
I
something
guess.
familiar, but I won't say.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking
So we think that we're very attractive. We slid into each other's DMs. Taylor's like, I'm never going to share you, Dakota. And Dakota's like, I'd never share you, Taylor. And he's like, I want to marry. And Taylor's like, I don't want to marry in the church. And he's like, it's religion's such an important role in my life as part of his addiction recovery. And, you know, I want to stay away from the party scene and alcohol in general. And this is where Taylor
leaves
goes,
the restaurant and says, I'm getting
I was screaming. I was like, she does not say that. She does not agree with him. He's putting it on her. She's not saying, yes, me too. She's saying, let's do more wholesome things. She's like, but I still want to have fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
But that's because she's young.
Yeah.
That's
She
why
doesn't
you shouldn't get married so young. You
Yep.
are supposed to have fun in your 20s.
Yep. So now we see Jesse and Whitney. They're putting their children to bed. And then you get this this voiceover and footage of a 911 call. And it's this like gossipy bitch. She's like, okay, listen. So there's something going down next door. And
garage door keeps
the
going up
garage
and
door
down.
keeps going up and down. I mean, I know she shares custody with the ex. So I'm not sure if the kids are there, but there's some like noise happening over there. So, you know, like she's like giving more tea than like the 911 dispatcher needs, but it's kind of funny because it's kind of like when Abby's like, she's got a cool and trendy haircut. It's like a little too much.
Oh my God, that's the nicest thing she's ever said.
Absolutely. So we see police body cam, and then Taylor and Dakota are physically fighting, and Taylor's drunk, and she's like, he's drunk too, and he's like, I'm sober. Do you think he was sober or drunk?
I don't think he was sober.
I don't think he was sober.
Because I don't think he would have let it get that out of hand if he were sober.
I agree.
And if you're...
But I could be wrong.
I don't know. I wouldn't think he would say that.
Exactly.
It's like he's trying to cover it up. Yeah. You know, I'm not sober. I'm sober, you know?
Exactly.
Uh-huh. Yep. And Dakota's like, I put Taylor in the garage because she was attacking me. And then she's like,
Was it her house?
I think so.
And he throws her in her garage.
Yeah, but wait. Then she's like, I peed my pants because I was so scared of him.
Oh, I peed my pants too.
But not because you were scared
not
of your husband.
I'm scared.
Ever.
She might have coughed.
Yeah. So she's crying, and then the police play an audio clip that Taylor was throwing a metal chair at him and put a hole in the wall. And then I only threw a chair at him after he attacked me. And then the police are like, well, I need you to put your hands behind your back. We have to arrest you.
Wonder why they take her and not him, not both.
Exactly.
Because I think...
Why didn't they take Abby?
Mm-hmm.
True.
I don't know.
Just me.
They didn't have handcuffs big enough.
I didn't get in handcuffs, by the way.
Nope, but I mean...
Oh, that's so interesting now that they would take her and not him.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
even house. Get him
I didn't
out of
even
the
think
house.
that. Because if she was afraid of him, so.
So that right there, that scene and the scandal that came from it is why that show got greenlit.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. They were like, think about it. Think about how many times we have filmed something. Perfect example. Mm-hmm. Not the same, not somebody getting arrested. Chloe's headband falling down. That was not supposed to be the first episode of Dance Moms. They weren't even supposed to show that dance. But when her headband fell down,
that was the most exciting thing. That was the most
exciting thing. Yeah. So we had
other than me burning Paige.
Yes, because they were like,
ooh, we did that.
It's a burn. But when that headband fell down, the whole thing changed. When that police call went out, they were like, ding, ding, winner, winner. Yeah. We don't care about the swinger Tinder scandal. Like, you never heard about it again.
Yeah, that's so. And wait, I have to say
wonder
something.
if it comes. You watch.
I'm thinking it'll come back.
I did too.
Even if it's in season 2 or something.
There's more to that story.
Yeah. They're gonna have to go back to it because they're gonna run out of shit.
Why
to talk
do you
about.
think she left the mainland?
We should try.
Seeing people.
Yeah.
Up there,
wait, we should go on Tinder and see if we can find them.
Oh
God! You know how to get on Tinder?
I couldn't even find them on TikTok, to be honest with you.
I don't even know how to.
You're not that famous. We can't even find you on Mom Talk.
But wait, nobody discussed their blue coats. Why?
They were all matching, like.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know.
That's like the intro to that.
I'm assuming, like, because they always had us wear all white or.
Yeah, but I'm dead that Jen keeps wearing that coat in scene. She wears it all the time.
She does.
Jen, the one. But I just need you all to know, I'm pretty sure I own that.
I think you do too.
I think I wore it.
And so does Chloe.
No, she has a different version of it. Yeah.
But yeah.
That's actually funny.
It's a J. Crew coat. It's like the lady coat or something.
It's so cute. I love
it is a cute coat, but I'm pretty sure I own the Mormon coat.
You could be on the show!
I think they copied you.
They did. That's what I think.
Season 2, Christy's gonna be on.
I thought the first episode was very disjointed. It was hard for me to follow, hard to understand how these girls know each other.
Yeah, it didn't even show how
They didn't show any relationship.
They met on social media.
Like they went to high school together. Their boyfriends were friends, and then they got married. There's no connection as to how they all.
I wish they did.
How do you meet like that on social media? Like,
I guess they
end up doing a thing.
I think maybe they were just like, oh, hey, we all live together. Oh, they all go to church together, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't say that.
So I think from this point forward, we should do Pillow Talk, Dance Mom, Pillow TikTok or Pillow Talk.
Yes.
Or Dance Mom Talk.
We're going to do that one.
Pillow TikTok.
Get your booty out, Joan. Playing it like a bongo.
Yep.
Oh my.
And then go.
I'll film you guys.
Please make
us
very famous.
I'll film you.
No, Kelly, we need to get you to twerk.
No, I don't do that.
Yes.
Kelly, that booty.
Yeah.
I don't twerk.
You can't.
I'll give you my booty.
First of all, Kelly's busy soaking.
People are all mean to me.
In a bubble bath. New Jersey.
Oh, Miss Disco Bush. I have no idea what this is
Oh,
going
who
to
would that be?
Let's Miss Disco Bush. Let's see what Miss Disco Bush has to say.
I love that.
Okay, I have a question for Christi.
Oh, God.
Okay, one, you're like one of my favorite moms.
Thank you.
I love you so much. And my question is, if Chloe was allowed to be any character that she wasn't able to, I know you said that you wanted her to do the voodoo dance that she wasn't able to do for National Season 3, I think. Mm-hmm. But if she could play any character, like, or done any solo of any sort that wasn't on Dance Moms, what would she do?
I'll go with Marie Antoinette. I wanted her to do something dramatic.
Off with her head.
Off with her head.
Or let them eat cake.
Let them eat cake.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun. I'll go with that one. And I always say this. We are descendants of Marie Antoinette on my grandfather's side.
Oh, that's so cool.
Shut it.
Yeah,
I
isn't
love
that fun?
That's so
Yep.
fun.
Okay, refresh. What year was Marie Antoinette? 1800s? 1700s?
Yeah, French Revolution, same time around same time as the American Revolution.
76. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, here's a good one.
Her and I just look at each other.
And chest dance.
Hi, Christy and Kelly. My name is Paula.
And you guys,
I'm
it's
a
for all
huge
of us.
fan
It's all
of
good.
the show, and I've been listening to your podcast since it first started. I can't believe I've been watching Dance Moms since I was 10, and I'm 20 now.
Oh.
But I have a question about your girls. So I was wondering why you guys started your girls in dance in the first place. Like, did you guys know that they had some potential, or did you just do it for like an
They're babies.
extracurricular? Love you guys.
Oh, that was
That's
cute.
a cute question.
That's
a
cute.
cute
All right, you want to go
question.
first?
I put mine in dance because I danced all my life. Like it's all I knew. Like my sister and I both danced since we were 2. Then my sister, dad opened a dance studio, so it was just like.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what
as
you
soon as I had a baby, I was like,
That was a
she's
no-brainer.
going into dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put my kids in dance because my parents couldn't afford to put me in dance. I always wanted to dance. So, and I wanted them to wear little tutus. So that is why I did it.
Kind of the same. Chloe was 2. I always wanted to dance, couldn't afford it. Actually, no joke. This is a real story. I think I told you this once. There was a church, because I lived with my grandparents when I was little, St. Maurice in Forest Hills. I was 4, and they had a little dance class in the church basement. So my grandparents
Was that
signed
Miss
me up.
France?
My grandparents signed me up. They took me
cute.
over. I took a dance class, and I remember I think I was 3. I might have been 3 or 4. And I remember there was a young girl with brown curly hair in a purple leotard who I remember being really mean and kind of heavy. Zabby.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, it was Mrs. Miller. And then she moved out of that. They
Was it Faith Church?
it was St. Maurice.
Because I danced at Faith Church.
Because she used to
But
bring.
I mean, I was way older than you.
Because
No.
Mrs. Miller tells the story, she would put in her Cadillac folding chairs to the churches that she taught at.
Yeah, it was St. Maurice, and they I only ever took, I think, 2 classes. And you know what we did tap to? Elvira. Remember my heart is on.
Elvira.
Yep.
Oh
I took
my
a dance class from
Boom,
Abby
ba,
1.
ba,
I mean,
boom,
I didn't
ba,
dance,
boom,
but it was
ba,
this little
ba,
thing in the
ba,
church.
Well, you had to have been much younger than her.
Oh yeah. Well,
I
I,
mean,
think
because
she
you
was about
are.
14, and I was how old is Abby?
Because she's like,
She's 59.
yeah.
She's 59. I'm 47. So 12. She would have been about 15.
Yeah.
So
Oh
isn't
my
that funny?
God.
Yeah.
Small world.
So I just wanted to put my kids in dance because I always
Yeah.
wanted to dance, and my cousin's little girl danced at Abby's, and I remember going to the recital and being like, wow, this is really impressive. That recital is nothing to joke
Yeah,
about.
her recitals are amazing.
Yeah.
yeah,
So that's
they
why.
were good.
Go ahead, you.
Well, my kids danced. I danced. I did gymnastics, not like competitive, but my sister's kids. So my girls' cousins were really big into
And they're
dance
older.
ballet, and one was a ballerina, ballerina at PBT. So that's why I put my kids in classes too, and no regrets.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
I had my kids try a bunch of stuff when they were
Oh, I did
little.
too.
Yeah.
Mine like did soccer. They were like not into that.
No.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
girls.
You just kind of know what they like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, eh.
2
And
or 3 liked it.
I think also when we liked it, it made it more fun for them because we'd be like, oh, we're going to dance.
Yeah.
Because it was a social scene for us.
I was
Oh,
gonna
for
say,
sure.
and they had friends, and they'd get dressed up,
Well,
and
it's
you'd do
just
their
good
hair.
social,
They enjoyed
you know,
themselves.
like-
yes.
I think it's good to have young kids social with other kids.
For sure. All right, well, that is it for this episode of Pillow Talk. We can't wait to come back and see
Oh
you
my
guys
gosh.
next one.
I literally can't wait to watch the next episode, which is crazy because I'm like, what the hell is
What
going
the
to happen?
hell? Stay
Yes.
tuned.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.